Hey!
Welcome to Sweethearts or Rivals. I'm Charla.
I'm Justin.
What's new for today?
Today is a brand new series, Board Game Terminology for Noobs.
Newbies. You're supposed to say newbies.
Newbies!
Isn't noob like a bad word?
Not really.
Oh,
For new gamers.
right. It kind of stemmed out from our Not Your Grandpa's Board Games episode, because as I was thinking about it after, thinking how many terms in that video did we use that we take for granted now, that we didn't know when we first started.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many there were, but
Probably quite a few.
yeah,
So we thought we'd go over a whole bunch of them.
right.
And that way, when you start getting into the board game scene, you can speak the lingo and walk the walk, just like somebody who's been playing board games like a pro for
20
months.
years.
There you go, 20 years. Also, if you ever find a term that we don't cover that you want to check out, go to Board Game Geek, and over to the far right there's a little drop down menu, and one of the links is glossary, and you can find a whole lot of terms, more than we're going to cover.
Right.
Yep.
Some we even learned, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So, shall we get to the first term?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're there. Alright, so the term for this episode is abstract. What is abstract gaming? An abstract game is a game that has no theme, or so little theme that you can pretty much ignore it. Theme, of course, is probably a term that we're going to cover in a later episode. Yeah. But basically what you're looking at is you're looking at pieces and just pure gaming mechanisms. No pretty artwork, no pretending that you're playing a role, just pure mechanisms, pure gaming, and in most cases very little, like no randomness. It's pure strategy.
Yeah.
So we have some examples.
We do. So games with purely strategy and just pieces and mechanisms would be Go.
Yep.
And Mancala.
Mancala.
Right here.
Yep.
And we also have games that have a little bit of luck in them.
Mm-hmm.
Would be Backgammon.
Yep.
And also Liar's Dice.
Yeah. Which has a lot of luck.
It does.
And a lot of bluffing. Yep.
But it's still abstract.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's actually important. As we go through some of the terms, such as bluffing and different kinds of games, they can have all sorts of different mechanisms. But the abstract is that it has no theme.
Right.
Yeah, that's what kind of sets it apart.
And there are certain games also that are more modern.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Duke.
Yep.
Which we don't have, but I'd like to have that one. But
yeah. The Hive is very abstract.
Yeah.
There are quite a few abstract games out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We just don't tend to gravitate towards them.
No.
So that's why we don't have any kind of newer ones.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
So that's the term.
Thanks for watching.
Abstract. Thanks. See you next time.
Later.